We'll introduce the sport class racers. Peter Balmer of Switzerland, James Stringer of England, Matthias Hyde of Austria,
Yes.
Oliver Longard.
All right, you have been
of
watching
France,
the opening
and
ceremonies, the
Carl
welcoming
Rowe of
ceremonies here. We are ready for racing, biplane racing to be sure. This is Heat 2A. This is gold class. We're going 6 laps with these planes here, and we are underway here. We are in lap number 1.
Yes, and it looks like Phantom was scratched this morning, so Andrew Bueller is not in this race.
Race 62 not in this one, okay.
So that puts John D'Alessandro on the pole with Scott Thompson in the middle and Sam Swift. So here they are coming around pylon 6, coming towards home pylon. You're going to see a green flag up, and this is the start of the race. So that looks like Scott Thompson in the lead in second chance, with John D'Alessandro in second place, with Sam Swift coming in third, Eric Zine fourth, Dave Roloff's fifth, Tony Higa sixth, and we have Alan Hoover is coming in at the end of that tail end, Charlie. Alan is the dad, Brian's the son, so
okay.
Alan's
Again,
flying today.
we're going 6 laps. We're going just under 19 miles total. It will not take a long time. And again, this is the top class, the gold class of biplane racing. Right now, Scott Thompson in the lead, race 66.
Absolutely. Scott Thompson just finished that airplane. It got hit his airport. Jeff Rose and Eric all got together and took extra parts, and they all built this airplane, and that's why it's called second hand. So we have third place. There's Eric Zine. He's the vice president of the biplane class. Excellent pilot, great guy. He's in third right now.
Coming around, completing lap number 1 is Eric Zine.
Looks like fourth. Yep. Back to the leader. Yeah, that would be Scott Thompson from outside of Sacramento. He used to be a U-2 pilot in the United States Air Force.
Quite a story behind that plane, huh?
Big time. It's so funny to just see it, and there's like, oh yeah, we got the gear from such and such, we got the canopy from so-and-so, but they've made it work. They need a little paint to make it pretty, but it looks good.
That's why they call it second hand.
I know, I love that name. Good choice. And that would be on the screen right now, that would be our Sam Swift, number 3 in.
They say it's important for a man to know his limitations, so I know I'm standing between.
That's 4th and 5th place, where we found Sam Smith right there.
So we talked earlier about this, about all the red airplanes in the biplane class, all the red pitses, and it starts getting a little hard. But you can see the 3 on the lower wing, so you know that's Sam Swift right there. There's 66, that's Scott Thompson one more time.
There's Scott Thompson again, your leader, got off to a good start here.
Really pulling ahead of the crowd.
And he is increasing his lead over race 18, John D'Alessandro's.
Right. There's Sam Swift one more time, number 3. And that would be checkerboards on the bottom.
That's another reason. So, sum it up.
That's still Scott or Sam Swift. Okay, so this is the 3rd lap. We have a 6-lap race, 3.5 miles per lap. It's red pits and then a red pits, but there's our leader, Scott Thompson. But you know what? John D'Alessandro is making it interesting here.
Absolutely. He was the second post position here. It was going to be first post. Well, actually, he's the first post position. Andrew Bueller was scratched.
One. That's Tony Higa.
Oh, look at this one.
And that's Alan Hoover catching up on him on the back of the course. Tony Higa has a tendency to fly pretty low, so. And then Alan Hoover is also a retired military. Tony Higa is one of our Japanese competitors. He's aircraft mechanic out of Redlands, California now.
Race 31 and 32 in that showdown near the back of the pack there. It's good racing all the way through these 7 competitors here.
If you got a chance to see that, Alan Hoover was getting rocked a little bit by some bad air. You see him going up here a little bit. That's because he was getting some dirty air from Tony Higa's airplane. The props put off a little bit of turbulence for us, and it makes it a little messy for us.
A little rough and ready out there today. Yeah. These guys racing hard.
Alan was like, that's enough of that. I'm going to move up a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. And that's our second chance. That's our leader right now. That's Scott Thompson. There he is.
Scott Thompson getting ready for lap number 5.
This is it, lap 5.
Still holding his lead ahead of race 18, John D'Alessandro's.
Quite a lead. We talked about this earlier this morning. Sometimes the best racing is not for the first place. And this one is quite interesting with Tony Higa and Alan Hoover. Yeah, Alan is just getting rocked. See how much his wings are moving around?
Oh, yeah. Boy, he's having a rough ride back there.
I still would have pulled up. I'm just,
Dirty air, not fun.
No, not at all.
No.
That's why you buckle in pretty tight. And it's
Would be
no
a
fun
good
to
idea.
it's no fun to fly through, and it doesn't make you more competitive. I'd rather go up a little bit higher.
And these guys, 50 foot is the minimum.
Boy, it's so embarrassing to watch that. I feel like so bad for him. Oh, and this is Scott Thompson coming in. This will be white flag.
White flag, white flag.
Number 66 coming across the home pylon right now. He's got his white flag. This is the last lap.
Scott Thompson.
And then John D'Alessandro, who's a local boy here, has a big old hangar here. Great guy. And the excitement keeps going with Tony Higa and Alan Hoover.
These two qualified in 7 and 8 post position, so they started at the back of the pack here, and they're getting all the racing they want today for sure. They're getting their money's worth.
It's funny, there's very little difference between the back of the gold and the front of the silver, but the front of the silver has a cleaner race than the back of the gold.
Good point.
You can see poor Alan. And they're finally going across the home pylon. Here comes our leader
This
coming
race
around
is
pylon
almost
5
over.
and
We
6.
are in the final lap, getting ready for the checkered flag, and boy, it is Scott Thompson all the way.
It's an amazing airplane.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Second place is going to be your local John D'Alessandro and number 18.
Could never get much traction on Scott Thompson right there.
Not
Scott
at
Thompson
all.
with a masterful race,
Here
no
comes a pass
problem
coming
at all.
around back here. We've got Sam Swift and Eric Zine.
Eric Zine in the
going
yellow
for it.
plane.
Again, hard
Sam
to tell who's
Swift.
going to win this one. Looks like Sam Swift's got it, but I've been wrong before.
Well, we've been changed at the very end
Yes,
before too.
it's always that
haven't we?
yellow airplane
And
that comes up.
almost Eric Zine
Oh.
trying to run him down, didn't get it done.
Oh, sorry, there's Dave Roloffs right there.
66 is
That's
Alan
race
Hayes.
11 right there.
He had a nice quiet race, no one to race him. But these two have been
Here's
battling
our
the
battle.
whole time.
Who's going to finish
It's like
in
Tony
the cellar
Higa
here?
and Alan Hoover. That's an amazing race. That's a lot of fun. So that was for the last place, but it was just as exciting as for first place.
Got some unofficial results to show you here, and of course Scott Thompson, as we said, John D'Alessandro in second place here. Sam Swift closing out Eric Zine in the final moments there, and Dave Roloff's in 5th place. Tony Higa and Alan Hoover in that great battle for 6th and 7th place, and it would be Tony Higa getting the best part, 31 over 32.
Hopefully we had a good clean race and we can see what happens in Heat 3A.